kind of mortar and pestle, probably used for preparing medicinal herbs. Used in traditional Japanese herbal medicine, or kampo. Looks like this vial has been sealed for many years. It's burdock, a root traditionally used in kampo to fight inflammation. This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon. Japanese no actors could tilt their heads up and down to make the rigid mask express different emotions. This mask was used in the traditional Japanese no theater. I think it represents a demon, or oni. A silk fan. Could have been used by a villager or a noble, maybe. It's a gumbai, used by samurai to relay orders to their soldiers in battle. Pretty solid. Must be made of stained cypress. This must have belonged to a US Marine. Were they on the island in force or just an advance party? Do these marks represent friends lost or enemies killed? Either way, he needed a drink. Someone looked at this picture many times. It's been folded and unfolded repeatedly. American soldiers would never have left these behind. I don't think any of them made it out of here alive. Some kind of soldier's identity tags. I don't recognize the kanji. Were these used during World War II? An alloy badge awarded to marksmen second class in the Imperial Japanese Army. A faint kanji etching. Someone's name? The date reads May J6, which is 1873. This is a tempo suho. Hard to read the date, but Japan made thousands of these in the mid-1800s. The Portuguese minted these in the 16th century for their colony in Malacca, Malaysia. This must have come from one of the old galleon wrecks. This coin probably found its way into Japanese circulation sometime in the mid-19th century. An Edo period coin minted in the late 17th century. It could have come from any number of old wrecks on this island. Singed around the edges. What happened to your owner? Where have all the children gone? There's a picture of two girls. This wallet belonged to her father. This was used by scribes of the Chinese royal court. Was this actually used as a headrest, or was it part of a larger statuary set? I'll research it if I ever get out of this place. This one seems shaped to be slightly more comfortable. Looks to be early 18th century. I remember black silk fans were used when conducting funeral rites for nobles. A fan made for a special occasion, probably a wedding. Doesn't look older than a few years. 19th century folded fans were often inscribed with poems or accounts of important events. This Chinese earthenware is thousands of years old. Could they have visited this island before the rise of Yamatai? I've seen similar artifacts from the Banjine site in Thailand. How did this get all the way to Yamatai? A Satsuma porcelain vase, probably early Edo period. This Chinese dagger is extremely old. Dad had a similar one in his collection dating from 854 BC. An ancient Chinese dagger, probably around 100 AD. How long have ships been crashing on this island? This is fairly modern, perhaps 18th century. The gold carp carving was designed to contrast with the black lacquer finish. This might be Yuan dynasty. Could it be from Kublai Khan's lost fleet? A Ming dynasty jade figurine, but this one looks genuine. It's a ceremonial drinking vessel from the Song dynasty. Beautiful craftsmanship. In Edo, Japan, traditional men's garments had no pockets. Inro were miniature containers used to hold personal effects, like an ancient form of wallet. Inro are usually lacquered wood, but this one's made of brass. Probably dates from the 19th century. This inro was probably used by a military commander to carry official orders and seals. This gold lacquered inro contains writing implements and dried ink, likely the possession of a court scribe or historian. Were these gifts for the ancient rulers of Yamatai? Or was there some kind of battle here? Another Chao dynasty helmet. The elaborate decorative design suggests royalty.